guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here and you've never seen my face before, then welcome to the channel. My name's Presley. I make all sorts of styling videos specifically revolving around thrifted and secondhand fashion. If that's something you're into, then I would love it if you wanted to stick around and subscribe so that you never miss a new video from me. As you can tell by today's title, I have a massive, beautiful spring haul for you guys, all thrifted, of course. And I am so excited to share all of these new pieces with you. I basically thrifted a whole new spring wardrobe. So I have around 10 pieces to show you guys, and each of these pieces I am just in love with. I am so over the moon that I found these. I'm feeling so inspired with my own personal style, so let's get right into it. So I think that I should start off on a really high note, this two-piece set. So here is the top. It has the most beautiful floral pattern, so perfect for spring. I am in love with the color scheme, the orange, red, and purple. I think that makes such a lovely color combination. And the details on this top are just so unique. It has very subtle shoulder pads. It has this kind of more professional looking collar that you would normally see on a blazer. And then it's also a wrap top, so it ties in the back. It has these really gorgeous long sleeves that are kind of sheer. Oh, I am just so obsessed with this piece. And I actually think that it is a vintage piece. It's by the brand Dorothy Sholin Platinum. Oh, and I am just so in love. This is one of the most beautiful tops that I have ever seen. And I plan to style it with a pair of jeans to kind of tone it down and make it more wearable for day to day. But something really awesome is that this is actually a two-piece set. So it did come with this skirt. So here is the skirt, that same floral pattern. And it's like not too short and not too long. It's a really classy length, but I do need to get the hem taken in because it is quite big on me, but I think that it's totally worth it for such a unique and beautiful piece. Staying with the theme of vintage blouses that are just very girly and feminine, I found this piece. It's this really pretty button down. It's in this fun bubblegum pink shade. Not a shade that I would usually gravitate towards, but for some reason this top really spoke to me. It is also vintage, and it is by the brand Joan 66. It has some subtle shoulder pads and this really unique pattern. It has these like reflective feathers and polka dots, these really fun puffy sleeves that then gather at your wrist, and I just love this piece so much. This really speaks to why I love thrifting. It's just all about finding those really unique, special pieces that no one else is going to be wearing, and they just make you feel like yourself. You just feel like you're glowing when you wear them, and that's how I feel about every piece in this haul. They just make me feel like myself, and they just make me so happy. Okay, I'm trying to decide where to go next. I'm kind of trying to tease you guys by showing you these patterns and colors out of the corner right here. But I think I'll change it up and show you one of the more simple pieces that I thrifted recently. It's just this simple crew neck that has California embroidered on it. And I'm always on the lookout for simple crew necks and t-shirts like this because I don't actually have a lot of them. I'm somebody who really likes graphic tees and sweaters, but I don't like to wear like band t-shirts or something. I like to be true to what I'm wearing on my shirt and not be a poser wearing like band shirts that from bands that I don't listen to or anything. So my go-to is finding t-shirts and crew necks with like embroidered words on them. And this is the kind of thing that I have just been living in it. I put it on in the morning, I put it on at night when I'm changing out of my day clothes, and yeah, I've just gotten a ton of wear out of this, and I think that it's really cute and casual to style with. Moving on to some more statement pieces, and these two are actually vintage as well. Man, I was lucky to find a lot of vintage pieces recently. So I have these two tops. Here's a sneak peek. I will talk about this one first. So each of these tops is by the brand Nicole Miller, who also makes more modern pieces still till this day, but she does have some vintage pieces as well. And on this tag, it says limited quantities of this style in this pattern have been made for the US. This pattern will never be repeated. So these shirts must have been part of a very unique collection. And just look at the pattern on this. Can we talk about this for a minute? Have you ever seen a more unique pattern? So it has these canned goods all over the place, and it actually says the brand name Del Monte. So it has the fruit cocktail, it has green beans, it has diced tomatoes, and throughout the shirt is basically all of the ingredients that would go into those canned goods. So you have, for the fruit cocktail, you have like the cherries, the grapes, you have the green beans, you have the tomatoes, and I have just never seen something with this unique of a pattern. It just spoke to me, it called my name, it needed to go home with me, and now I am the proud owner of this shirt. Now, like I said, I did get two shirts from the same brand. Again, this is Nicole Miller, and it has that same tag that says limited quantities. So it might have been donated by the same person. I find that so interesting when you find a couple of the same piece kind of together on a rack. Usually means it came from the same person. But let's talk about this pattern. So this pattern consists of different windows, and each of the windows is unique. So you have one that's kind of like stained glass, and then in another window you have a vase with flowers. The details on this are just unbelievable, and I'm just so happy to own these. I love unique pieces like this that are just quirky and fun, and just how can you be in a bad mood when wearing a piece like this? They are just so joyful. And both of these shirts are silk, and I just love to layer these over more of like a fitted tank top. Such a fun look. Now, to go with both of those shirts, I have these really fun pants that I am so stoked about. So they are this really cool green color. You'll be able to see them better in the try-on, but they are bell bottoms. They are high-waisted, and I feel like they're kind of a hybrid between like a cargo pant and a flared pair of jeans, but they're kind of like this cotton material. They are just very unique, and they really go well with both of those shirts that I showed you. They really draw out the green in both of those funky patterns. And when I was thrifting, I was with my husband and his brother, and my brother-in-law said that these were ugly, and I was so upset, but not that upset because I still got them, and I am still thrilled about them. And funny story, I actually went to IKEA the other day, and I was wearing these, and I saw a girl wearing the exact same pair, and she had a very similar outfit on. We were both wearing like white t-shirts tucked into these pants, and we were just like, hey, you have great taste. And I was like, hey, back at ya. So at least somebody is on the same level with me loving these pants. They are originally from the brand Universal Thread, and I'm just really excited to have these added to my wardrobe because I love a good pair of funky, colorful pants. Another pair of pants that I found are just these jeans. They are originally by the brand Zara. There's not too much to say about them. They're just plain. They don't have any rips or any embellishments or anything like that. They're just a relatively skinnier pair of jeans, but not too skinny. I really like skinny jeans that aren't like painted on skin tight, and that's what these are, and they are perfectly high-waisted. I really like the wash of them, and I've been looking for more of a rougher pair of denim, and this is kind of a good mix between being a rougher denim but still being comfortable. And yeah, I just really like the way that they fit. They're really easy to style with, and they might be my new favorite pair of jeans. Sticking with bottoms, I found this skirt. It has kind of this ditzy floral pattern. It is a midi length skirt with a little slit in the side, and I love these for springtime. I love to just tuck in a white t-shirt and wear it with some tennis shoes. I am always on the lookout for a good midi or maxi skirt for spring and summer. They are so comfortable to wear, and I just think that they give a little bit of a different look from just wearing a dress. I think it looks a little bit more stylized since it is a separate piece that you then have to pair a top with. So I'm just really hyped about this find as well. We have arrived at the last piece of clothing. Thank you so much if you're still watching this video. I have a feeling it's going to be a bit lengthy, but hopefully you love nerding out about thrift clothes as much as I do and you have enjoyed it all the way through. So this is the last piece of the haul. Last but certainly not least, I am so into this jacket. I have always loved denim jackets. I love to pair them with dresses and skirts. It would go great with that last skirt that I showed you guys. So I was on the hunt for a new denim jacket because I only had one and it was getting a little bit worn out and dingy looking. And I saw this and I was immediately drawn to the shade and the silhouette. I think that the collar is kind of a unique shape, and I really like the crop of it as well. It is originally by the brand Express in their denim line, and I just could not be happier with the fit and the look of this denim jacket, and I know that I'm going to get a ton of wear out of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am feeling so inspired by my wardrobe. I'm feeling so happy and content with all of these pieces, and it's been a long time since I've had this much luck thrifting, and I'm just so excited to style these for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you enjoyed me just freaking out about all of these gems. If you did enjoy this video, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up. That helps out this channel so much. And if you wanted to comment down below which of these pieces were your favorite, I'd be really curious to hear from you because I don't think that I can pick a favorite. I am so in love with all of them. Stay tuned for more styling videos and thrift content, and I'll see you next time. Bye!